I'm going to the 5D conference, I hope for the same reason that most other people are. That is to discover new things. I want to go there and I want to be told about stuff I didn't even know existed. And I know that's going to be at the 5D thing. There's going to be a lot of really smart people there talking about stuff that they've been very involved in, stuff that I didn't know existed, and I want to hear about it.
People need to come to 5D because it's really important for design professionals to talk to each other. The technology is so dynamic right now, it's going to be really interesting to find out what other design professionals and other fields are doing. And I think at this point in the history of digital tools, it's really important for designers to talk to each other and say what they're doing and how they're doing it and why they're doing it that way, and let us have a creative feeding frenzy and feed off each other's innovations.
What interests me, why do I get involved in this, why do I get involved in the technology committee? I guess because it interested me to see how other people work, because film, you know, there's plenty of ways to skin the cat in film. People use lots of different methods and no one method is correct or not correct. You know, every method is correct. It fascinates me to see how people, what their process is, because you know, it's not, I'm not interested in, are people using the same process as me? I'm interested in, well, how do you achieve the same thing? It's like Photoshop. Everyone uses the program differently. So everyone has their own little methods. And that really interests me, how other designers, you know, reach their decisions and their conclusions. And so that's why I'd suggest you go and look at how other people are working, and you know, it can influence you to you know, try new stuff out.
Basically, we're tapping into not just the director above the line part, but into the people who have been involved in the mechanics of putting together these films and games and architecture.
5D to me is a great title. 5D means it's everything. 2D is traditional filmmaking. 3D is 3D movie making. 4D is something that will be better than 3D. And no one knows what 5D is yet. So when you go to 5D, to me it says like, there's a whole bunch of stuff we don't know yet, and we're going to try to figure out what it is.
Wonderful opportunities about being involved in 5D, hosting a panel in 5D, attending 5D, is just to be surrounded with people who are smarter than you are, and to hear them talking about things that they know a bit about, but don't know everything about. That's why they're showing up, because people in different fields want to meet people in other fields who are as good at what they do in their own fields. And the idea of putting yourself out there and saying, hey, yeah, I'm really interested in what you're doing as it relates to something that I'm trying to do, where it seems to be not specifically connected, but there's whether it's a technical connection or an intellectual or even spiritual connection, I think would be really stimulating. And I know it is for the panelists, and I'm sure it would be for people who are attending the conference.
But it certainly opens a door, I think that's an important door to open, to designers in a lot of disciplines who now can exchange information and feed each other's creativity because of what's happening in the digital world. And I think it's really important for designers in games, designers in art, designers in movies, designers in television, to be talking to each other and finding out what's going on, because it's really exciting, I think.
It's going to be designers from these 5 narrative media coming together, along with producers and directors and everybody who intersects with the design process. Did I say Long Beach? Long Beach at Cal State, University of Long Beach, at the Carpenter Center. It's 2 days, October 4th and 5th. We would love you to come. We would love you to invite the students to come. We feel like first and foremost, it's a framework for education. We built it out of the Technology Committee and the Art Directors Guild because it was clear that there was the need for a massive knowledge base. We went from Perspective magazine, which was, you know, getting 90-page issues out to the guilds, but you know, it's a limited reach. Then we built the Art Directors Wiki, the HG Wiki, which continues to work well and is a constant base for knowledge. But this, I think, in every encounter that I've had with designers in media, other than that in which I work, when I'm talking with game designers, art directors in games, with experienced designers, with people working in animation, there's just, you know, a constant sparking of energy right now, because we all own a little piece of the information, and I don't think anyone has the whole picture at the moment. So we're sort of placing this out here as an experiment. It's a laboratory for where design may be going in the future.